Good morning, class. Let's start with some phonogram review and our new spelling words. All right, our first phonogram is the of worms. What are you going to write? Good, the of worms. Say it while you write it. All right, class, put your finger under the phonogram you just wrote. What is it? Good, the of worms. All right, so don't start writing it in yet if you didn't have it. We've been reviewing this one, some with students who are in class. Is this part of our It's not underlined, so this isn't part of our right? These two letters are the ones that say This one just makes it say So that's why we have to include it. We can't have the of worms without this in front of it, but this isn't part of the sound, so we would say what when we're reading this. All right, you can go ahead and write your the of worms. Say it while you write it. All right, the next one is What are you going to write? Good. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote. What is it? Good. All right. Our next phonogram, this is one we just learned recently. And I don't think we've reviewed it since we learned it. Two-letter N, used both at the beginning and the end of a base word. All right, pencils down, just practice saying that with me. Two-letter N, used both at the beginning and the end of a base word. All right, if you don't remember, just do a line. I have not had us review this one very much, or probably at all since we learned it. All right, class, what was the phonogram that I just told you to write? Good. Two-letter N, used both at the beginning and end of a base word. All right, this is our two-letter N, used both at the beginning and end of a base word. All right, so let's go ahead and write that 3 times and say it while we write it. Since we haven't reviewed it much, I'll say it with you. Two-letter N, used both at the beginning and the end of a base word. All right, I'll say it with you one more time. You're on your own the last time. Two-letter N, used both at the beginning and the end of a base word. All right, last time, say it while you write it. Good. Two-letter N, used both at the beginning and the end of a base word. All right. Our next phonogram is O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. Class, what are you going to write? Good. O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. Write it. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote, class. What is it? Good. O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. This is our O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. All right, let's write that 3 times. Say it while you write it. I'll do it with you the first 2, but make sure you're doing it with me so you're ready to do it on your own. O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. All right, make sure you're skipping a clock space one more time. O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. All right, now by yourself. Good. O, U, Uff, Off, Ah, Ow. All right, our last phonogram is u, u, u. What are you going to write? Good. U, u, u. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram. What is it? Good. U, u, u. This is our u, u, u. All right, let's get ready for our words. The first word is word. Class, what's our word? Good, word. What sounds do you hear in the word word? Good, our sounds are w, d. We're going to use the of worms. Class, which do we use in word? Good, the of worms. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram. What does it say? Good, what? Good, which Good, the of worms. And the last sound? Good, d. All right, let's see if it needs a marking. Good, but don't mark it yet. And this one? All right, pick up your pencil, mark it. All right, and let's read it. Good, word. All right, our next word is sign. What's the word? Good, sign. There is a stop sign on the corner by my house. Sign. All right, class, what sounds do we hear in the word sign? Good, our sounds are s, I, n. All right, we're going to use n, two-letter n, use both at the beginning and the end of a base word. But I'm not sure yet what lets our I, say I. All right, class, let's think about what would let this say I. What's the most common way our vowels say their names? Good, with a silent final E job 1, but that really only goes over one letter. All right, the next way, what's the next most common way? Good, in an open syllable, but is this at the end of the syllable? No, so it has to be our third way. What's our third way? All right, great work if you said I and O may say I and O when followed by two consonants. All right, so we have our I-E, two consonants. These are both consonants. After it, they let our I-E say I. All right, so to spell sign, what are we going to write, class? And which N is it? Good, N, two-letter N, use both at the beginning and the end of a base word. Say the sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. S. Good. Good. Which N? Good. N, two-letter N, use both at the beginning and the end of a base word. All right, does this need a marking? How about this? Wait a minute, isn't this saying its name? Show me how we mark any vowel that says its name. Good. And how about this? Good, we need to underline our N, two-letter N as well. Pick up your pencil. All right, let's read our word. Good. All right. The next word is male. What's the word? Good, male. we'll definitely need this in a sentence. My bunny is male. So that means a man, but you wouldn't say the bunny's a man. So that means for animals, you can, or people, that just means like a man, but for animals as well. All right, male. What sounds do you hear in the word male? Good, our sounds are a, o. This is a. How are we going to make it say a? Good, silent final E, job 1. Write the sounds, say them while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good, Good, A. Good, O, and good. This just says mal. We have to make our vowel say its name with good, silent final E, job 1. All right, does this need a marking? How about this? It's saying its name. This one, it's part of the silent final E job 1 team. How about this one? Good, we need to double underline our silent final E job 1. Pick up your pencil and mark it. All right, let's read our word. Good. All right, the next word is female. What's the word? Good, female. I am a female. Female. How many syllables are in female? Show me. Good, if you got this, and nice and quickly too. The first syllable is fee. What's the first syllable? Good, fee. And actually, well, never mind. We'll just leave that for the next video. All right, female. So our first syllable is fee. What sounds do you hear in the syllable fee? Good, our sounds are f, e. This is e. What's going to let our e say e? All right, I hope you saw that it was at the end of a syllable. What's going to let our e say e? Good, an open syllable. Let's say our more consistent vowels rule. A, E, O, and U usually say A, E, O, U, or oo at the end of a syllable. All right, write those sounds. Say them while you write them. Don't forget your syllable break at the end. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word you just wrote. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. It's the end of the day and I'm tired. We just have one syllable of our 2-syllable word. All right, our second syllable is male. Class, what's the second syllable? Good, male, just like this. All right, so what are we going to write to spell male? Good, say the sounds while you write them. All right, now put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. Good, E. Oh my. Good, syllable break. Good, A. O. And good, silent final E, job 1. All right. So let's see how quickly we can mark it. It's saying its name. Good. Good. All right, pick up your pencil. All right, let's read our word. Good. female. All right, our next word is through. What's the word? Good, through. We drove through the tunnel. Through. So we had a through earlier a few weeks ago. This is a different one. Spelled differently means something different. All right, through. What sounds do you hear in the word through, class? All right, good. Our sounds are ooh. All right, one more time. What are the sounds in through? Good. Ooh. We're going to use o, ooh, uff, off, ah, ow. Class, which ooh are we using? Good. O, ooh, uff, off, ah, ow. Say the sounds in through while you write them. All right, put your finger under. Oh, I'll give you another few seconds because the phonogram we're using at the end is a long one. All right, what's the first sound in our word? Good. What's next? Good. If you're working hard on saying so you keep it separate from great work and I'm proud of you. Good, because it's All right, the next sound is ooh, but which ooh? Good. O, ooh, uff, off, ah, ow. O, ooh, uff, off, ah, ow. All right, make sure your word looks like this. Let's mark it. Does this need a marking? Good, because those two letters work together to say, how about this? How about this one? All right, we know we need to underline it, but this one has 6 sounds. Let's go through them. O, ooh, uff, off, ah, ow. All right, one more time. And let's stop when we get to the sound that this phonogram is making in this word. O, ooh. How are we going to mark this? Good, it's saying its second sound. All right, pick up your pencil. All right, let's read our word. All right. The next word is put. What's the word? Good, put. I forgot where I put my water bottle. Put. What sounds do we hear in the word put? Good, our sounds are p, t. All right, well, our is u, Which are we using? Good, u. Say the sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. Good, Which Good, u, and good, t. All right, let's go through the markings. Does this need a marking? How about this one? Show me. All right, if you're doing this, it would be you, and it's not pute. All right, what are the 4 sounds of this phonogram? Good, u, it's saying How are we gonna mark it? Good, does this need a marking? All right, pick up your pencil. All right, let's read our word. All right, nice job, class. That's it for our spelling words for today. For our new words, we'll review these in our next videos.